What's up, everybody? It's Tioka with Vagabond Culture, your #1 source for everything travel, adventure, and lifestyle. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way you're notified every time I post a new video. Hey, you guys. So sorry if I look a little rough or shiny, a little bit oily. It is hot as heck out here. Like, it's probably like in the 90s. I'm here in North Carolina. As you can see, you know, just doing a little bit of work, just a tad bit of work. While having a little drink, let's get into it. Travel safety. There's just so much to consider when traveling abroad, okay? Like, it's like a part-time job, just getting everything set for your travels. So as Americans, we've kind of grown accustomed to safety, right? I mean, not saying that we're outside of the loop or that we don't experience crime or hardships and things like that, because we do. In the United States, we kind of know what places to avoid, what to do in certain situations, when to go, to certain places, you know what I mean. But with that being said, when traveling abroad, you have no idea where the danger zones are, and that's why it pays to do your research. The U.S. Department of State is one of the best resources for traveling and traveling abroad. Here is where you can find the travel advisory, which categorizes each country. Level 1, exercise normal precautions. Level 2, exercise increased caution. Level 3, reconsider travel. And level 4, do not travel. As displayed here, you see a list of each country, their travel advisory level, and the last time it was updated. Let's click on Afghanistan. This is a level 4 do not travel. It explains the risk indicators, crime, kidnapping, terrorism, and then it goes into if you decide to travel to Afghanistan, these are some tips. Let's click on travel to high risk areas. You have to remember that you're traveling at your own risk. It says right here, I'll highlight it for you. We cannot help you. The thing is, their country, their rules. If you're traveling to a country, it's a possibility that there's nothing the U.S. can do if you get into trouble. The trip advisory isn't the end-all be-all. You can always check the news and social media, because a lot of times they update things on there, because you're not always going to agree with what level each country is categorized under. For instance, the Dominican Republic is still categorized as a level 2. I'm not going to dwell on this, but the Dominican Republic should definitely be a level 4. Stay informed, stay connected, stay safe. The Smart Travel Enrollment Program, or STEP, is a free service to allow U.S. citizens and nationals traveling and living abroad to enroll their trip with the nearest U.S. embassy or consulate. Their purpose is to be a resource while you're traveling abroad, or to contact you in case of natural disaster, civil unrest, or family emergency. So this is crazy. So let's dig into this. Let's dig into the Dominican Republic right now, okay? So right now it looks like we have at least, and this is just, from what's been reported, at least the 11th person that has died in the Dominican Republic, and we still don't know why. If my numbers are off a couple notches, I do apologize. I shot this video 2 to 3 days ago, and there has been yet another death. And then again, it's also hard to keep track of everything because people are still coming forward. There are a lot of people coming forward saying that they fell ill, they experienced sickness and different things like that. So we definitely have to get a handle on this.
A Pennsylvania woman was reported dead last month. Now, that's 5 days before a Maryland couple died, apparently under very similar circumstances.
Edward Holmes and Cynthia Day from Maryland were found dead in their hotel room at the same hotel.
Now to that mysterious death in paradise. 2 American tourists found dead in their hotel room in the Dominican Republic.
We now know of at least 5 other Americans who have died in the Dominican Republic in the last year.
At least 6 U.S. tourists have died there in the last 12 months. That includes a California man whose family is now sharing his story.
1 in 4 Americans will die of heart problems, yet 7 of the 8 Americans who died in the Dominican had a heart attack and/or pulmonary edema. And we don't yet know the last person's cause of death.
A New Jersey man is at least the 8th person to die while on vacation in the Caribbean nation during the past year.
A New York man's the latest American to die in the Dominican Republic.
In the last 18 months, at least 10 Americans have died while visiting the Caribbean nation.
A man from Denver is the latest American tourist to die in the Dominican Republic.
Tell CBS News more Americans are reporting mysterious illnesses and deaths in the Dominican Republic.
So far, over 18 months, 10 Americans have died in the DR, in different cities and different hotels, with no apparent common thread, except in some cases, people died after drinking from the minibars.
I guess they're speculating there's an issue with the alcohol. Something definitely needs to be done about it. This is crazy. If there's an issue with the alcohol, clear it up, clean it up, you know what I mean? So this is a perfect example of researching crime trends as well as current situations. Right now, with everything that's going on there, you couldn't pay me to go to the Dominican Republic. And with that being said, you have a lot of airlines that are reimbursing customers for tickets that they've purchased to visit the Dominican Republic. If that doesn't say level 4, I don't know what does. Something is going on. Be sure to research health warnings. Also refer to my travel documents video where I advise you on how to find vaccination locations near you, the health risk in every country. If you're pregnant or have an illness, it may be best to just stay home. Also, the CDC lists recommended travel vaccinations based upon the travel destination. We've selected Republic of the Congo. You can see a list of different medicines and vaccines here. They'll show you different ways of staying safe and healthy, different ways to protect yourself. For all travelers, they recommend the measles and yellow fever vaccination. For most travelers, they recommend the typhoid, malaria, and hepatitis A vaccination. Be knowledgeable of current outbreaks. Always ask about the tap water. You need to know if it's safe for drinking or not. It is important to know an area before traveling. Stay in a hotel that comes highly recommended by other travelers in recent reviews. This can help you to find a hotel that is hospitable to foreigners and in a safe traveling location. Also, if you have any items of value, keep them in the hotel safe if available to avoid or reduce the risk of theft. If you enjoy my videos and have subscribed to my channel, you'll love my Instagram page. Be sure to follow me for amazing travel and adventure photos and videos. Follow me on Instagram at Vagabond Culture. Be respectful. Familiarize yourself with the culture for wherever you're going. I traveled to Dubai last year and Ramadan was going on, so I felt this would be a different type of trip. I'm researching everything. I wanted to make sure that I was respectful. So I made sure I had like scarves, long sleeves, showing skin and different things like that. That's not really acceptable, you know, in certain areas of Dubai. But once I got there, I realized it just depends on where you go. That's why you research everything. If I'm in touristy type of areas, they understand that, you know, we're coming from different places and it's not as strict. You know what I mean? But if I'm in maybe their community, I'm definitely going to make sure I dress the part. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry to interrupt. You guys have been rocking with me all this time. I really appreciate it and your loyalty and watching my videos and supporting me. With that being said, it's time for another giveaway. I dropped my email in the description area. So I want you to email me and tell me what you like about my videos, what you would like to see more of, and then make sure that you're following me on Instagram. And lastly, share one of my posts with your friends. I'm sorry, you just can't get too comfortable, okay? If you're a regular traveler like myself, it can be easy to fall into the pattern of getting comfortable with traveling to any location. But it is crucial to remember that no matter how often you travel, there is always the possibility that you could become a victim of crime. So always be aware of your surroundings. Do not leave your drink unattended. If you choose to overindulge in alcohol and partake in drugs, make sure you have someone looking out for you, or don't do it at all. Listen, I'm not trying to tell you what to wear. I'm not trying to tell you how to spend your money. I know you look good with that new chain, but avoid wearing flashy jewelry or expensive clothing when inappropriate. Wearing such items can advertise that you have a lot of money and make you a good target for theft or mugging. Just try to blend in and appear like a local. Avoid carrying large amounts of cash so that if you become a target of crime, you will not lose all of your financial resources. That would be terrible. Instead, keep your cash spread out in different areas. Some in a purse, some in a wallet, some in a coat zipper pocket, etc. You want to keep all of your financial cards and personal documentation especially safe when you're traveling. Losing a credit card or passport is one of the worst scenarios you can endure while trying to enjoy a new place. Purchase a passport holder that can be easily concealed. Secure your electronics like your laptop, tablet, cell phone. If you have a backpack that has its own compartments for each device, don't carry anything in your back pocket, including your wallet, small purse, hotel keys, anything. This opens you up to become an easy target for a swift hand of a pickpocket. Thank you guys so much for watching my entire video and leaving a comment below. Please let me know if you have any travel or adventure video suggestions. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, that way you're notified every time I post a new video. See you next time!